Hi everyone, Pastor Matt here again with another weekly encouragement video. This week at Lifeway we've been talking about the idea of quiet times or solitude and the importance of those things in the life of a disciple of Jesus. You know, there are a number of stories in Scripture of people who encounter the glory of God in different places and different times. But perhaps one of the most famous or the best well-known ones is the story of Moses, as he's up on the mountain talking to God and receiving God's law. At one point, Moses asks God to reveal his presence to him. And God knows that Moses, being human and sinful, wouldn't survive a full encounter with the full glory of God, but does what he can to honor Moses' request for his life of faithfully leading God's people out of slavery. And so he hides Moses in a rock and covers Moses' eyes as he walks past, and then allows Moses to see him as he walks away. But the coolest thing I think about this story is the fact that when Moses comes back down the mountain to the people of Israel, they see the glory of God reflected in Moses. They see a holy glow. They see that his encounter with God has changed him. And that's, I guess, one of the reasons why it is important for us to make sure that we make time in our lives to sit in the presence of God, to read his word, to spend time in prayer and meditation, to contemplate who God is and all that he has done for us. Because it's when we do that our own lives become transformed. We encounter God in a way that transforms our hearts and our minds, and which reflects then some of who God is to the world around us. And the more closely we are connected to God, and the more time we spend in his presence, the more able we are to reflect his love and his life and his mercy to the world around us. So I guess that's my encouragement for us this week, that we all have a look at our schedules and our timetables and look to see where we might actually factor in a little bit more time spent deliberately in the presence of God. A lot of you will have work or school or other commitments to tend to, but I suspect that a lot of us also have time which we've assigned to watching our favourite television shows. Perhaps that's a time that we might sacrifice this week to spend a little more time with Jesus. So yeah, that's my encouragement for us this week. I'll talk to you again soon as we look next week about the idea and the practice of prayer in the life of a disciple of Jesus. Look forward to talking to you then. Bye-bye.